Yo, what is good? We should be live. If you are able to hear me right now, start it off by commenting down below on a scale of 1 to 10. How are you feeling today on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being excited, 1 being very depressed, and then 5 being like meh, so-so. Where are you today on a scale of 1 to 10? It is March 10th, a Saturday. As we all know, depression doesn't care which day it is. But how are you feeling today on a scale of 1 to 10? And if you are able to hear me, again, comment down below. But let me give it just a couple moments to let people jump in here, and we'll get started. I think next time I'm going to have some type of background music or something playing. But again, if you are just joining in, just share down below. On a scale of 1 to 10 today, 10 being happy, extremely happy, 1 being depressed, feeling down, 5 being meh, so-so. Where are you today on a scale of 1 to 10? See, I gotta make sure that the stream is being. Okay, it looks like we are live. Okay. All right, it looks like we are live. Okay, awesome. All right, so I'll go ahead and just get started. As you join in, again, just comment down below and I'll be able to see your comments right there. So, welcome to the Depression Talks live stream, another live stream. I'm so hyped, it's been too long. Today, we're going to be talking about, should you talk about your emotions? We're talking about feelings today. Now, we're going to be talking about this in different scenarios, whether it's in your family, your house, whether it's at school, the workplace, public spaces like shopping malls, gas stations. When is it okay for you to talk about your emotions? And do you currently talk about your emotions? Do you feel like there's people that you can trust to open up to about how you're feeling? During this live stream, I'm going to be promoting again the Patreon Mental Health Warriors group. On YouTube, I get copyrighted sometimes, or it's not copyrighted, but flagged for sharing too dark of content. If we're talking about depression, if we're talking about anxiety, I can't say certain things on this platform, but on the Mental Health Warriors group, I openly talk about depression and write down concepts and share them with you during the moments that I'm feeling low, but I push through. And I write that down and I share exactly what helped me push through those moments. If that's something that interests you, go to patreon.com/mental health warriors. Check that out. All right, I'm starting to get a little bit paranoid here. Let's see here. Are you able to hear my audio? Okay. I tried streaming a moment ago, but I think that this is working. So I'm hoping that this is working. All right. So, and I say so a lot. The first topic that we're going to jump into, the first scenario we're going to jump into, is friends. How comfortable do you feel about talking about emotions to your friends? Should you talk about your emotions to your friends? Now, this live stream actually came from you, DT Nation, answering this poll question that I sent out 3 days ago. Are you comfortable talking about your emotions? And alarmingly enough, to see that the majority of people said no, or sometimes, that's a little bit concerning and worrying, because when can you talk about your emotions? Now, is it with your friends? Is it not with your friends? Do you feel hesitant opening up to talk to your friends about sad moments that you're feeling? Moments of success, happy moments, depressing moments, lonely moments. Now, if you're feeling hesitant, why do you feel hesitant? Have you been judged or criticized, put down each time you open up to somebody about your feelings? If you've been shut down multiple times, if you feel like you've opened up to somebody else about what you're going through, and they criticize you, make you feel worse, or you feel worse at the end, it's gonna make you ask yourself, like, should I talk about my emotions? Is it the right place, the space to do so? And what about at work or the office space? Should you be talking about your emotions with your coworkers? Is that a safe place or space where emotions can be shared? Most likely, in most corporate places, you have to be professional, right? You have to get the task done, put your emotions to the side, and focus on the projects to make sure that they look great. You're putting in high quality. You can't call out and say, "Man, I'm just feeling sad today. I don't want to work," or "Man, I'm just feeling like a little bit lazier today. Man, I'm feeling like I'm beating myself up a lot. So today is just a day I just want to stay home and not go to work." Is that an emotion that you can share to your coworkers, to your employer? And then school. Okay, now I will admit I'm a little worried that my audio cannot be heard. Okay. Oh snap, can y'all hear me? I don't know if y'all can hear me right now. We hear you. Oh snap, you can hear me. Okay. All right, yay. I cannot tell you how much trying to set up this live stream and talk to you guys. Yeah, it's been a journey. So you can hear me. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So let's talk about schooling, okay? If there's a specific scenario you want me to elaborate more on, or you want to share your own thoughts on, let me know. But school. Now, school is completely changed. School has completely changed from when I graduated. I graduated from college back in 2015. And even then, I wouldn't say that school was necessarily a place where it was the first place I would go to if I wanted to open up about my feelings. Now, has that changed? If you're currently in school, if you're in college, high school, and is school a safe place to say that, again, you're angry about something, unhappy about something? Or is it a sign of weakness? Will you be picked on for it, put down for it? And I had to ask again because from at least this poll of over 120 people sharing, like, yo, the majority of people said, sometimes I can share my emotions. No, I cannot share my emotions. And it's not saying that it's all bad or to look down, this is a sad thing. It's more so, what are the reasons why people are feeling like they want to and need to protect their emotions more? What's causing people to have their hand pushed back and say, nah, I can't trust you with this? People are throwing out social media, people are throwing out politics, people are throwing out lack of communication skills, lack of education. Like, there's so many things. And then 28% of people said yes. Is it trust? Lack of trust? Miscommunication? Not knowing how to share our own thoughts? That's why I wanted to hear your thoughts, DT Nation. What do you think, DT Nation? Yo, Power Raptor, it's nice to meet you, man. It's nice to meet you. And Marky, what is good? Welcome to the live stream. And then non-existent is in the house. Yo, what's good? Non-existent. I'm so happy to finally be. You caught a live stream? Are we talking, yo? I'm hype. I get excited. Okay. All right. It's about to get a little bit, even more interconnected. Relationships. Should you talk about emotions in your relationships? I mean, if you can't talk about it with your friends, right? If you can't talk about it at school, you can't talk about it at work, what about your relationships? If you're saying, man, I don't really have a relationship or anybody that I feel comfortable talking to about how I feel. Who then can, when you feel like you need support or when you feel like you desire support, where do you turn? Friends, your partner. Okay, well, you know what? I don't talk about my emotions at work. I don't talk about it with my friends. I don't talk about it with my partner. So I'm going to talk about it at home. All right, I got a family, okay? I got my family members that I can talk to, and I can share my emotions with them. My father, my mother, my sisters, my brothers, my family, all right? The thing that I don't know to be sure, though, is this. Based upon what I just saw, I'm not quite sure people do feel comfortable talking with their families about their emotions. I mean, we can even get into like, can men talk to their family about their emotions and women? And we can get into all that if you want to. I mean, that's why we're here doing this together, figuring this out together. But when you're coming home after work, okay, you're coming home after school, dealing with the day, battling, negativity or the forces of life, the positive things that you missed out on, right? And capitalize all those things. And you come home. If you're going home in an environment where you still feel like you can't decompress, who again do you turn to share your emotions? Is it yourself? Now, non-existent says, Immanuel, my life collapsed again. My dad died 2 weeks ago. But seeing you here makes me smile. Please don't stop being you. You got this. Wow. I am truly sorry to hear about your loss. Hey man, you said it. You said it though. You said you got this. Nah, we got this. You are still here breathing. You're still here fighting. One day and one moment at a time. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a hug right now. I got you. Come here. Oh yeah. We give hugs out here, man. Yeah. Man. Wow. I mean, I wish. Yeah. These conversations are important to me because, like non-existent, like you sharing that, I just wonder how many places can we just share, even with a stranger potentially, how we're feeling. Life doesn't stop. It could be Christmas, Valentine's Day, our birthday. Somebody can still be struggling, and they don't have a friend to turn to. I think about these things. How can I not think about these things? You know? I mean, when you see this, is it not concerning? I mean, I'm a very small person. I'm just one little small little grain of sand, if that, on the earth. Just this little being on earth, right? And if like I'm seeing that people are saying, nah, I don't trust people with how I feel. Only scaling up. You know what I'm saying? We see this crime happening on TV. We see the politics. We see all the polarization. We see these things on TV. All right. Why is it happening? There's a reason why, and it's this: our hearts being so scared to talk about what we're going through. So, what do you think? Should we talk about our emotions? Should you talk about your emotions? Should you share what you're going through? On a scale of 1 to 10, again, 10 being I'm extremely happy, I feel great, and then 1 being like I'm depressed, I'm feeling down. 5 being meh. What are you today on that scale? What are you in this moment on that scale? I'm bumped the whole entire day. You might change how you emotionally feel an hour from now. And that is okay. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being extremely happy, 1 being depressed, where are you on that scale? All right. I want to talk about another scenario, and that's actually in public places, like Walmarts, when you're going grocery shopping, going to the movie theater, you're hanging out with friends, or going by yourself. You're pumping the gas, right? And all of a sudden, like, you see somebody at the shopping place cry. Like, you're seeing somebody, like, starting to tear up and stuff. And it's Walmart. You just like this person's grabbing some rice, grabbing some bread off the shelf, and they just start crying. Wrong place, wrong time. Should you be crying right there? I mean, should you? It's not as big of a deal as I'm making it about people's emotions, or it actually is a big deal that's being overlooked by a lot of people. It's either those two things, or it's not a problem at all. I mean, I don't think it's not a problem. I think it is an issue that's growing in our society. Non-existent says, I don't want to share negative vibes, but honestly, I'm not feeling well. I would say maybe I'm at a level 4. Man, and that's it's not negative to me. It's positive that you just shared that. It's positive. It shows people that they're not alone when they're feeling down. And it takes strength to share what you're going through. I see that. I recognize that. Now, I'll be honest. This comes from a place not of hurt, but of lessons. I forgot who said it. I'm trying to remember this thing that somebody said. I think somebody had commented on that poll, and said, I sometimes don't talk to people about how I feel because I don't trust them. And I think that's a fine line between never talking about your feelings, never learning healthy ways to cope, And that's a downward spiral fast. I mean, I can't give you a hug. You lost your family. I can't give you a hug, you know? This is the best I can do right now. Right now. I hope I can do better. I thought about the next live stream. I had another live stream idea. I know it's been like over 7 months or 8 months since I've done live streams. I want to live until ... And that was the idea that I had of my next live stream. Sometimes I feel so out of touch that I'm not sure if people are just feeling great every day, or if people are just able to hide it so well, you know? Or people legit, maybe they're feeling great. Maybe they're feeling great. This just makes me second guess. And it's not just that poll, it's what I see on whatever podcast, right? Red pill, blue pill. Polarizing. All right. Well, that is the topic that we had for today. Should you talk about your emotions? What do you think? Should you? Is it okay to? When is it not okay to talk about your emotions? When is it wrong to talk about your emotions? While you're sharing that, I do want to, again, make sure to announce excitedly to remind you about the Mental Health Warriors Patreon group. Inside that group, I share life quotes with you. I share concepts that I write down in my journal, that when I'm feeling low and I push through those moments, I write down what helped me push through those moments, and I share that inside of the Mental Health Warriors Patreon group. Now, I share it there because I can't get flagged. I can't keep getting flagged on YouTube. I can't keep getting content partial viewership because of what I said. It's too dark. All right. If you're finding this helpful, I'm not sure if it's too dark to give people hugs. If it's too dark to say depression does not care about race, religion, creed, or sexual orientation. Depression does not care about time. If it's too dark to say things like that, check out the Mental Health Warriors Patreon group because life is real, all right? People do struggle from time to time. Not everybody, but some people do. All right, non-existent says, generally, people don't care about our suffering and struggle. I don't like to show or share my honest feelings. It's better to say I'm fine. I think only a few people deserve to know our real emotions. Interesting. Deserve to know our real emotions. So those few people that do show you empathy. Those few people that do show you empathy and care. Would you consider them your friends? Or maybe it's this label, like putting label on, like, oh, I can talk to my family, right? Like, I can talk to my family, I can talk to my friends, I can talk to my partner, right? Those are 3 people. Maybe it's just, I can talk to this person about this human, about what I'm going through. Maybe that's the difference that needs to happen. That might help us start to be more open to people sharing their emotions. What is up, Rasmus? Rasmus, yo, what's good? How are you doing? Rasmus is in the house. What is Gucci? So Rasmus, as we're all talking about right now, like, I asked, like, is it ever okay to talk about your feelings and emotions? And if so, when? And if not, when? Friends, school, work, public places, at home, relationships, when is it okay to talk about your emotions? Should men talk about their emotions? You know. All right. If you have any questions, not if you have any questions, but more so like if you believe that there is something that I missed and your question can help clarify it, please ask it. Because I'm at a loss of how people have talked about social media and like how we don't communicate each other anymore face to face, and that's caused people to not know how to talk to people. The pandemic, I mean, there's so many reasons why people could be feeling that way. Soul Ninja Gaming says, thank you, man. Yo, pound it. We're going to pound it out here. Yeah, we out here. Yo. Sorry, I'm smiling big on me. All right. So Razin says, I don't like sharing my feelings because I am depressed. And people often confuse sharing feeling with seeking advice. And I honestly can't stand unsolicited advice. That's a great point. It's like, dude, sometimes if I heard you correctly, Rasmus, sometimes you want to share what you're going through to get it out and just to like literally just to get it out, man. That's it. It doesn't have to be more than that. Am I reading you right? I'm not looking to get, like, you're not, okay, if I'm understanding you, you're not looking to get fixed. You're not looking to be corrected. You're looking to be listened to and heard. And if that happened, that's a great start already. Am I understanding you correctly, Rasmus? All right. Non-existent says, currently I only share my feelings with my mother. That creates more fear and insecurity in me, especially after my dad's passing away. I'm thinking, what if my mom died? Yeah, man, non-existent, man, non-existent. I'm not sure if, like, I think this is this is just my opinion though. Any time that you're talking about it is better than not talking about it at all. Okay, so even like this is a moment like that, you know? And yeah, man, I haven't lost my parents. I know people that have lost their parents. I have lost family members. So I can't, I'm not in your shoes, you know what I mean? I can't really express to you or like say I relate 100% to where I can't. But I'm glad that you're talking about it, man, because I think I couldn't imagine if you couldn't say anything at all. I think that would be harder. Rasmus says, yeah, exactly. Yo, I feel you then, man. Yo, I feel you. L. Okay. All right. Hold on, man. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Yes, I understand. What is up? I got 7. Yo, what is up? I got 7. Oh my gosh, Immanuel, I've missed you so much. It's been way too long. So glad to catch this. I cannot believe you're in the live stream. You know what I'm saying? What's good? What's goody in a hoodie? You know? Yeah, it's been a long time. All right. But I've had to really work hard to try to find a place that's quiet enough, peaceful enough. As you can see from my hair, I had to figure out how to be healthier for myself. Like it was a long time. So I'm really happy that we're here together. Um, I'm smiling big time. All right. All right. So it still hasn't quite happened yet. I'm hoping for it to happen. Can you make this happen? If you don't want to, I just feel like I just put pressure on you. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I am genuinely curious. Non-existent did answer with a number 4. And I hope that you feel better non-existent. On a scale of 1 to 10, even if you feel from a 4 to a 5, okay, I'm happy about that. But on a scale of a 1 to 10, 10 being I'm really happy right now, and then 1 being I'm very depressed. Where are you on that scale today? In this moment? It's been 30 minutes. And yeah, so yeah. I got 7 says, not me jumping with the you and excitement. Hey, and you cut your hair. You look great, but I'm shocked. I did cut my hair. I did. I cut my hair. I cut it last summer. Yeah, it's all cut. It's all cut, and yeah, I mean, right now I'm still trying to take care of my hair because again, like I've been like sleeping and rubbing against this too much, so it's like But I appreciate you. Yeah, I can appreciate you. All right. Rasmus says, by the way, do you still follow football or as you call it, soccer? I love you, Rasmus, bro. If so, I hope that United giving you some good vibes. They are, man. They are. They are, bro. It is giving me some good vibes. Definitely. Hey, man, you speaking facts, bro. We got another game tomorrow. All right. I'm definitely watching. I'm a huge United fan. I watched every game, pretty much every game this season. I've had a dream. I still dream of being able to watch them play in person one day in England. I will go to England one day. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, bro. Okay. Rashford's going crazy right now. Okay. Hey, we're talking about should you talk about your emotions? All right. You get me too excited. All right. So I got 7 says, I think I'm a 10 now that you got your girl hyped. But today has been okay. A solid 8. Yo, that's what's up, man. Yo. Smiling feels good, And you are making me smile. All right. Y'all are making me so smiley. I appreciate y'all. All right, but I do need your help. Like, I do want you to know I am looking for your thoughts on this. I think all the thoughts shared so far, from what I can understand, is that if you don't have friends that you can talk to about what you're going through, if you feel like you can't talk to your partner about how you're feeling, if you feel like you're not in a house that you can talk about what you're going through, that will cause more struggle. That's the vibe. That's the vibe that I'm getting so far. Or even like a lot of us can't talk to people. So, all right. What are 2 or 3 qualities of a person you feel you can trust to talk about your emotions or to talk to about your emotions? Like 2 or 3 qualities that you can trust in a person, that shows that you can talk to them about your emotions. Like, these traits in this person make me feel, or I think I'm more confident that I can talk to them about how I'm feeling because they're showing me these 2 to 3 traits. What would that be? Lord Mage 30 says, dude, I missed you, and can I say you're sexy? Okay. All right. Wendy Abura, thank you. Wendy Abura says, just joined right now. Hope you are doing all right. High five. Wendy, welcome to the Depression Talks live stream. Right now, I'm doing cool because I'm hanging out with you, and we're all trying to figure out, should you talk about your emotions? Is it okay to? We're trying to figure this out because society has changed. All right. All right. Rasmus says, sorry. Lord Mage says, also the questions. I wondered that too. I'm glad I'm not alone. I'm glad I'm not alone in that. Be pondering these things. All right. Rasmus A says, don't like talking about my emotions with normal people, and I don't trust professionals at all. Interesting. We can really break that one down, you know? I guess it's like the professional people are like why not professional people? Yeah. Justin Bennett! Hold up. Justin Bennett, I saw that. Hold up. Yo, what is good, Justin? Yo, vulnerability and loyalty. If they can't be vulnerable themselves, then how vulnerable can you be with them? I feel that. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm missing it. Yo, welcome to the live stream, bro. Okay, I'm trying to read everything, and I'm sorry if I just missed out. But Charles K says, I don't know if you've already said this, but how do you know? Sorry, I don't know if you've already said this, but how do you know this certain person is telling you just to get it out and not for advice? And hey, everyone. And I think that is a great question because I think Rasmus earlier said how sometimes you want to be able to open up to people and not look for them to give you advice. So I think a good start is if somebody is opening up to you about their emotions, ask them before telling them. Okay? That's a huge thing that you can do. Ask before telling. So before telling advice, ask and say, would you like to hear my thoughts on this? That might already annoy the person. I'm going to be real with you, man. But do you not, because if you just say like, do you want to hear my advice? It could come off as if you're not listening to them. Do you want to hear my advice? Do you want to hear what I would do if I was in your shoes? Like you could be saying it from a caring place, but it can emotionally feel there could be a disconnect. Okay, so if somebody's opening up to you and just they're talking for like 10, 15, 20, 30 seconds straight about what they're going through, you know, and you feel like you can't really say anything because they're just pouring out. You being there listening is already enough. You did the hard work, if we want to think of it that way. So, Charles, I hope this answers your question. Before giving advice, hear them out 2-3 times. Ask them questions. Ask them first to be like, yo, talk to me about it more, about what you're going through. What else is happening? Is that all that's happening? Is there anything that I missed? Is there anything you forgot to share? Do you know how good a person will feel if you say that to them? You're listening to me. Thank you so much. Not, again, here's what I think you should do. I was like, I like hearing that, but let them get it out first. All right, Kevin, yo, what's up? Kevin out here. So Kevin says, what's up, Immanuel? Long time no see and talk. I'm doing well. The only thing I struggle with, I'm so happy right now. Y'all have no idea. But okay, maybe you do have an idea. Okay, all right. So long time no see and talk. I'm doing well. The only thing I struggle with is the years of not socializing when I was younger. FOMO is real. I'm 26 now. Nice to see you. So you feel like, so is it more so like, if you don't mind me asking, are you saying that you wish you did socialize more? Like you wish that you had more confidence to socialize more? Or do you feel like being younger was a time that you could have socialized more. I don't know. And now you're socializing more because you're more confident to socialize. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not sure if that question makes sense. Lord May says, I used to have that person. He was the most amazing friend I have ever made. He also understand me, but he's gone forever now 6 months ago. Yeah, man, I am so sorry to hear that, bro. I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay? I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. I'm glad you're still here breathing. Kevin says, me too. The good old days, man, from 2018, 2019. I got you. Okay. It's all right, man. The good old days, and there could be good old days today. There could be good days today, and a good tomorrow too. All right, so you got this. You're still here. Rasmus says, professionals sometimes don't listen, as strange as it might sound, or sometimes they want to impose their beliefs. I do not disagree with you. Talking to a professional is like, I'm trying not to belittle, downgrade, or even lessen the importance of talking to a professional. If you can, talk to a professional. But talking to a professional is like trying to find, it's like swiping right or left, man. All right, that's the best way I could put it, bro. It's like swiping right or left. You're gonna search. You gotta try and fail with multiple different therapists and multiple different physicians and psychiatrists to find the one that actually is someone that you can really trust about how you're feeling. Because it's the same thing with friends. It's the same thing with partners. Just because they're the professional title does not mean that they're the right fit for you. All right, Lord May says, thank you. I have trust issues now. Oh, goodness, I missed it. Trust issues now. My family also told me horrible truths what professionals do to people. Give me more reasons to hate this world, trust anybody. And again, I feel your pains. And I hope my thoughts, what I just shared is, I hope my thoughts showed you that, I feel you. Just as everyone stay uplifted, much love. Yes, man, much love indeed, man. Facts, bro. I appreciate you saying that, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. I do hope you're doing well, bro. I know it's been a minute, man. It's been a minute. So it's been a minute since I talked to. It's been a minute, bro. I am not the same person that I was, and I don't think anybody in this chat is the same person. I think we've all grown, because we've all gone through stuff. Hopefully you were able to talk about your emotions. Okay. All right. Kevin Martello says, yes, you can say that. When I was younger, I didn't socialize, that I missed out on fun times, I guess. I only have a couple of friends throughout my life due to social anxiety. You are not alone. I feel that. You are not alone. Sandy, heck yeah. Yeah, man. Old Global says, it's been a long time since the last time I saw a live of yours. I'm glad to see you're very healthy. Thank you, man. Thank you. Like, yo, I'm healthy, but I'm injured. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still recovering from injury. So that's why you haven't seen me dance. You haven't seen dance videos, right? You haven't seen creative content. I don't think I want to talk about my emotions right now because I want to be here for you, to listen to you and what you're going through. It has been a long time. So, yeah. Kevin, okay, I just want to become more socially confident. And since I'm in my mid to late 20s, I just feel like I missed out on a lot of fun times. That's all right. It's all right. So, we can talk about this, man. I mean, like, fun times, bro. Good times don't last. Bad times don't last. Fun times don't last. So if you want fun times and you feel like you missed out, then the next best time is right now, today. And you saying it, make sure you're putting the actions behind it and you're already moving forward in the right direction. All right. Triumph says quality over quantity with friends. Facts. Sorry, bro. Facts. Okay, Razin says, the last 3 psychologists I talked to, instead of listening to what I say, fabricated some facts in their heads and then thought they know what they're talking about. It was such a big turnoff. And that's why, again, swipe. If you swipe. If you're feeling like it's not the right one, swipe. Wait, what do you swipe? Okay. Kevin says, but I'm learning how to let it go slowly, but I'm also proud because I've overcome a lot as well. Thanks, man. I'm happy you're doing well and keep pushing forward, bro. Proud of you. I am more proud of you, and I appreciate your support because the struggle is difficult sometimes. So you saying your kind words actually do mean a lot, Kevin. Thank you. All right. I want to ask another question, but I definitely want to read what I Got 7 has to say. So I Got 7 says, "Oh, I'm sorry to hear this. I'm excited for your recovery, but you can totally open up here. It's as much of a space for us as it is for you to open up." Thank you. But if you really do mean that, this is what I want to say. I got to make sure that I say the right things, being a professional in corporate America that I am. I'm not in school anymore, so I don't have to worry about that as much. I'm not in a relationship, so that's a good thing and a bad thing, I guess. I mean, I don't have a partner I can talk to about my emotions, but I also don't have a partner where I feel like I can't talk to about emotions, so kind of like not applicable. I mean, I could definitely talk to my family about my emotions, but that even was a journey within itself. I mean, we all have a journey, right? But I can definitely talk to my family about my emotions. I mean, not really. Like, there's not really friends that I talk to about my emotions. And DT Nation, I got you. For real, I have you right here, right now in this live stream, talking and joining with me right now, sharing your thoughts. These polls, oh gosh, my camera just went away. Did my camera just die? I think it ran out of batteries. It may have ran out of batteries. Well, okay, it didn't run out of batteries. If my camera ran out of batteries, I gotta change it. Yes, it looks like my things are running out of batteries. I knew I was gonna run into this issue. DT Nation, man. I'm emotionally doing okay. All right. All these things, I'm happy to be talking to you. When you share your thoughts in that YouTube community tab, when you're commenting down below on these videos, it means a lot to me. And I know it doesn't only mean a lot to me. That's why I said all that stuff to answer I Got 7's question. All right. I have to go soon, but I'm going to hold on until this thing is red and showing that I can't record anymore. Because I want to be here for you. So if you have any more questions about in terms of like, yo, how do I open up? Should I talk to this person about? Please ask, because you're not a burden to me. All right. And while you're thinking of the questions before I gotta go, again, if you are interested in checking out the Mental Health Warriors Patreon group, in that group, I really do be sharing some thoughts, man. It's like I share my thoughts there because I can't annoy, people on YouTube and the community tab when it's for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And it's a more niche, direct conversation group where I'm not worried about being flagged on YouTube for sharing too dark of content. That stuff is annoying, y'all. If you are liking the YouTube community tab, then the Mental Health Warriors group is like, yo, unfiltered. This is what I went through. This is why I'm taking a break from YouTube. This is what I'm facing right now. Yeah, check that group out. All right. Oops. No. Okay. All right. So, yep, these will be the last few questions because the last thing I definitely want to happen is the stream to cut out and it not even go up because I was wanting to stay and not have my batteries. So let me answer your questions. All questions that you got. Relationships, talk about emotions, anything. Sun God says, when will we see you again? What is your daily life like? What do you do? So I believe that I'm going to be live streaming. My goal and intention is to live stream every Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern. Every Saturday. Now I'm thinking about also adding in Tuesdays. So doing Tuesdays and Saturdays. Tuesdays at 7 p.m. and then Saturdays at 1 p.m. Eastern. But Saturdays for sure at 1 p.m. Eastern. That will be most likely the next time you see me. And a daily life for me, I work full time. I work remotely. I do social media management. So, and I enjoy what I do. I actually really do. But I do work full time and I do depression talks and I try to build a community and make a mission that helps people. So that's what I do. I be working, y'all. One day I want to do depression talks full time. It'll be 7 years this October, and I'm so happy I get to help people. All right. Let's see here. But I start doing that. Okay. Lord Mage, please ask your question because I think I just missed it. Nazrullah, that's a beautiful name, says, thank God I'm off work today and could catch this. I work alternating Saturdays, DT Nation. Hey! Look at this, man. Sorry, man, you give me hype. Nah, I mean, you gotta say, I'm happy you were in this live stream. All right. Nazrullah, I hope I'm saying that correctly because, man, that's such a nice name. And, yeah, man, I'm just happy you're here. You made me smile. All right, any other questions? If it's not, that's awesome. Man, it's so awesome seeing you. You came to the live stream, man. Means a lot. All right. So it doesn't look like there's any more questions. So I'll do this next time. No, I'll do it now. And I'll wait like 30 seconds. From the beginning of this live stream, some of you said you were a 4 out of 10. Some of you said you were 8 out of 10. 10 because you saw me. After joining this live stream, how do you feel out of 10 now? 10 being extremely happy, 1 being extremely depressed, 5 being meh. How did you feel at the beginning of this live stream compared to now? If you went up in your number by 1, by 0.25, this was more than worth it to me. Okay. So does anybody want to share? So Lord Mage says, should I feel guilty for not for not telling my family or forgiving them after they prove that they care about me or understand me, but part of me still can't trust them because how they talk to me or making me feel I have to second guess or choke on my words. Okay. Feeling guilty. Yeah. Okay. So I think that the word guilty, that means that okay, this is my honest opinion to answer your question, all right? I think it's okay to be self-aware and still have empathy for others. You talking to your family about what you're going through, if it's really causing this much turmoil inside of your mind, the fact that you are aware of that, in my opinion, should not cause the guilt itself. Like, man, I feel like when I open up to my family about what I'm going through, I don't feel good afterwards. That's not something to feel guilty about. That's self-awareness. How you choose to navigate. Have you talked to them about you feeling this way? Have you told them that you don't feel like you can talk to them about how you feel? Have you actually said those words? I feel like when I share how I feel with you, you don't listen, or you hurt me, or I feel criticized, or I feel like I'm not being heard. From there, if it's a negative response, definitely work on positive self-talk, increase your own self-awareness, and again, work on trying to find that person that you can trust about how you're feeling, even if it's not your family. Family are people too. Okay? We are all human beings. That means we can all take accountability when somebody else is telling us how they feel, including family. I can feel guilty for saying that, but I think that's true, and I don't feel guilty. I feel not guilty, but like, it might be tough to hear. Tough love. That's why I feel like that was. Tough love. I'm going to scroll back up here. Now, I'm reading. I told you I was going to happen. I'm going to read before we go. Thank you. You said it correctly. And yes, I believe. Yay, Nazrullah. Okay. And yes, I believe you should talk about your emotions with people who you believe care enough about them or may be able to offer input or can take something away from it. I love that. I feel that. That's good 3 qualities right there. That's good. You believe that you care, care enough about them. So they care enough about you, may be able to offer input, helpful input, and can take something away from what they share with you or how they responded. All right? 3 qualities. Wendy says, I'm a 6 from around 2. So yeah, dang. All right, Wendy, 6 from around 2. Go ahead. High-five that right there. My neighbor's probably going, hey, I'm hype as heck. You just said that. How do I ask for more in my friendships without coming off as needy? Hey, man. Directly ask. Because if they don't respond in a way that feels like they can support you in the way you feel you need to be supported, at least you asked them directly. I don't know how much time goes by where you could be feeling hesitant about wanting to talk to your friend about something, and then all this time goes by and you're just like kind of like suppressing yourself. If you feel like there's something on your heart to ask about something you need from your friends, ask them. And if they don't do something, then it's up to you to choose how you like to respond. That's on 100 right there, man. You deserve to be cared about, listened to, and understood. You don't deserve it. You have to earn it. But the best way to earn it is asking directly. Because some people won't know what you need, unless you tell them. I started like a 7 or 8 this morning, so today wasn't a terrible day, to be honest, thankfully. I got 7. I'm happy to hear that. I'm so happy to hear that. I agree with you. I barely tell people about my emotions. Anaya says, I barely tell people about my emotions when I'm going through some things, but not all the time because I don't want everyone to think that I am an attention seeker. Yeah, again, it's like that balance, right? Like, when do you tell it? Is it too much? Is it too often? So I was like, man, that's why I wanted to do this live stream with you, because I don't know. I don't know either. I have an idea. I think everybody's different. But, when you say Anaya, you said you barely tell people about your emotions when you're going through some things. It's like, I wonder what life would look like if you felt that when you needed to share what you're going through with someone else, if you felt like you could without any like pushback or criticism, how often would you then? You know, would it be 60% of the time, 70% of the time? And then I also think about how much of those times since you didn't share it and you worked through it yourself, how much stronger are you becoming because you didn't share it with somebody else? Those were some of the ideas that I was thinking about today for this live stream. So I definitely feel you on that, Anaya, for sure. All right. All right. Okay. But it still feels like they don't get it. So I have moments where I should have had the breakdown. I got you, man. Hey, listen, man. That's why there's going to be more live streams and more topics that we're going to have some conversations about. All right. Life goes on, y'all. So if there is time for me to go. So if there is more live streams, topics, check out the YouTube community tab. What I share in there is a lot of what's going on in these live streams. So the more that you comment, the more that you answer those polls, the more that you engage, the more that I can create these live streams that honestly you are looking for, you want to see. And hopefully it's more informative and helpful and supportive and make you feel less alone. All right. It is time for me to end this live stream. Again, check out the Mental Health Warriors Patreon group if you found this live stream helpful, because we can continue the conversation over there. All right, I think it's time to end this live stream. As I always say, do you stay swagalicious and keep smiling. Peace. All right, y'all. Oh, it just froze. It just froze again. No way. All right, y'all. Stay classy. Peace.